Okay, Rod the Oracle, and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? All right. Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks. Okay. So, collective, how y'all doing today? It's Friday. Okay. I hope y'all have a great weekend ahead of y'all. All right. Now, when it comes to this message, y'all, let me first start off by saying that God is very pleased with y'all, okay? Very impressed, I should say. And I say that because y'all really been taking the necessary steps to separate yourself from people, places, and things that no longer contribute, okay, to your soul's growth. And he's like, and I feel like God looking back like, all right, collective, you taking a hold of your life. I see you, boo. I see you. Okay? You've been letting go of that relationship, that friend, that family member, or that colleague, whatever the case may be, that just did not see your true value. Okay? Hey, Slay. So listen, there is rewards in being obedient. Okay. Hey Tainted. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay. Y'all. He is very pleased with the actions that you guys have been taking in order to elevate. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is with elevation, right? Elevation requires what? Separation. Okay. So you had to separate. You had to. It's not like you wanted to. You literally had to. Because these people or these places or these things was just not conducive to where you are going. Okay? So if y'all been out there, listen, I'm hearing it ain't nothing to cut that bit out. Like, listen. He is very pleased. Okay? And understand that you will be rewarded because you've been listening to the signs, you've been listening to the synchronicities when it came to those intuitive nudges that was like, hey, you see this person, you see how they acting, you see how they doing you gonna allow that? Let me know. Let me know. Cause when you move, I move. Just like that. Okay, collective. So here's the thing. In the midst of you guys elevating and you guys separating from those people, places, and things, right? I feel like a lot of y'all have really been blocking people out of your energy, okay? You have definitely been blocking people out of your energy. Ooh, collected. And I don't know. Listen, I done went to the grocery store. I still got groceries in the car. And I was just like, let me get this message out. Hopefully it's not too long, y'all. But I was like, I gotta get it out before I go into the house. Because once I get into the house, I get to unpacking stuff, prepping, cooking, and the day just goes by. So I was like, let me tap in with my collector before the day goes by, right? So let's see what's going on in y'all energy today. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on? Okay, look at that. Self-esteem came out. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Okay, so collective, the energy that you in right now, like, again, it's given when I move, you move, just like that. People are seeing the ways in which you are taking accountability of things, or taking the initiative, I should say, when it comes to those people, places, and things. And they are seeing like how you, I could say, is like you're a lot better off without those things, right? So maybe with your self-esteem, it's like being around people or places where you felt like you couldn't really be your true authentic self, because you knew by doing that it caused people to feel a certain type of way, right? So these are people that energetically would try and make you dim your light, right? So your self-esteem, whatever type of gifts that you have, I feel like it's encouraging other people. Look at that, freedom comes out. However you're moving, it's setting the tone, okay, for other people to free themselves and to operate in that same way. They like, look, collective is making these moves. Collective is peeping the people that are not good for them in their lives, and they're moving forward. And I see how collective is starting to feel, and how a collective is starting to operate. I want to do that too. Okay, I'm trying to see what that look like. Okay. Freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Okay. Because listen, it's like, however your self-esteem or your confidence is like, you know, this would be those type of people that are like Debbie Downers. You know what I'm saying? They set the tone of, oh, my life is not where it's supposed to be, and nobody is making me think of my niece Camille. It's so funny because like she be joking, but like if something goes on, she'd be like, nobody loves me. Like if nobody told her about something or something, she'd be like, nobody loves me. But it's so funny because like the opposing energy of these type of people, like that's how they really feel. Even though like that's how my niece jokes around, but these is how these people really feel. Like, you know, your confidence, again, your self-esteem is very intimidating. Okay. Hey, Belizean Queen. What a guan! What a guan! My brother is Belizean. We have the same dad, but his mom is Belizean. Man, when I tell you, man, he make the best freaking potato salad. I don't know what it is that the Belizeans be doing, but that potato salad be. And I'm not even a fan of potato salad, but he is the only potato salad that I would ever eat. Okay, but listen, y'all. You have to be around people. It's making me think of what's that twin name? Tasha. She was on she was in the Tyler Perry movies. That was the one that was like, I don't give a damn about Fifi. She funny as hell. But I seen a clip recently of her speaking. She was saying how she's friends with like Gabrielle Union, Taraji P. Henson, all these people, right? And she was just like, I can't be, you know, basically like there's nothing with friends like that. Like you have to have a sense of security within yourself because they are all great women. They are very talented. Yeah, Tasha Smith. Thank you, Tainted. Very talented and things like they all have something going for themselves. So there's no need to be intimidated or anything like that. But I feel like you guys could have been around people who maybe they didn't have much things going on in their life in comparison to yours, right? So when those type of people came around, you know what I'm saying? They brought a certain type of energy that was just like very it kind of felt like you had to box yourself in, okay? But because you are setting the tone here, collective, you are not even allowing, you are like being a representation of what it's like to really free yourself from things that just don't want to see you happy, don't, you know, all of that. Okay. I know that's right, collective. Keep it up. Keep it up. Because the people that are for you, they're going to want to see you happy. They're going to want to see you pop your shit. You know what I'm saying? On whatever type of goals that you out here knocking out. They're going to want to see you win. Okay? They're going to want to see you win. So maybe some of y'all could have had to block some people that, you know, it was a hard pill to swallow when they seen the fact that you were elevating, that you were bettering yourself. You was loving on you. You know what I'm saying? What else? Give me one more. Yeah, forgiveness. I'm hearing, look what the cat done drug in. Okay. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay. So somebody wants to come in and apologize. All right. Balance is here. Somebody wants to balance the scales is what I'm hearing. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay. So the thing is, it's like, however it is that you have been operating, collective, is like, seeing somebody else elevate or win, it does not take anything away from you. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how other people viewed you on the opposing end. Like it just felt as though it's like if you got your hair done a little better than somebody else, or if you ended up getting a better job than someone, or you ended up put it in the work to look to work on your physical, or whatever that aspect may be, it's like it kind of became a threat to some people that was in your life, you know. Hey, Black Swan. Hey, I'm so happy you caught my live. Hey, Tyler. Rise and shine, y'all. Rise and shine. Okay? But listen, your confidence, your self-esteem is speaking for itself right now. All right? And this really is really showing people that, like, you can just be you. Show up as you. You know what I'm saying? The people that are meant to stick and be in your life will be in your life. And the ones that don't will eventually fall off. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of people who were, I feel like, a bit intimidated by you, that is starting to realize maybe, you know, where that stemmed from within their own personal self. And you got some people, you know, that want to come in and apologize. So let's see. Let's see. What's the tea, baby? What's the tea? Okay, yeah, ain't shit. I'm hearing Nick bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. That motherfucker couldn't tell me nothing. Listen, you realizing that some people just ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got shit going on. They always in shit. You know, they ain't worried about their own shit. You know, I feel like somebody was trying to paint a picture. As you see this drawing here, somebody was trying to paint a picture when it came to you. You know, and again, this is somebody that's just very intimidated by your confidence, by whatever type of self-esteem you portray. But it's crazy though, because like that very same person that ain't shit likes to bite off of your shit. Make it make sense. Okay? Make it make sense. Creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. Okay? This is like somebody that really takes notes when it comes to you. They're like, how is collective being able to have people love them the way that they love them? How is, you know, how is collective getting this certain? It's like somebody just really wants the love, the support, or whatever that is that you get from people. Okay? And they ain't shit because they're never going to tell you the fact that they look up to you. It's like you're their muse. Okay? It's like, again, you really set the tone. You really set the bar here, collective, as far as like freeing yourself from any type of attachments, people that feel like they got something to say. It's like, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Collective, understand, people gonna talk about you whether you doing good or whether you doing bad. You know what I'm saying? So what do they say? You might as well just give a motherfucker something to talk about. Okay, be your best self. Always show up and you're as authentic as you can, because that tends to rub off on people. We live in a world now where everybody wants to look the fucking same, act the same, talk the same, think the same, or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with thinking the same, especially when it's on a positive aspect, right? We can always adapt things that help us navigate in a much better way, right? But I feel like these are people who could have tried to downplay you, you know, that now want to come in and have your forgiveness because they see that like a lot of people are adapting to you and the ways in which you operate, and it inspires people. Collective, you inspire people, girl, bro. Listen, Okay, so traveling is in your plans. Okay, some of y'all could be going on a trip soon. You're going places. When I see traveling here, you're going places, and people have seen the places in which you have been in the maybe the places that you're in now, or these are people that just see whatever type of momentum that you have going on right now. They can kind of foresee where you're going. Okay, so of course, these are people that want to come in and, with the I'm sorry's. I'm hearing, this is my sorry for 2004 and I ain't gonna answer no more. Okay? Y'all got a lot of past lovers coming in too. Okay? I'm hearing you better put that woman first. Okay? Somebody, it's just people, I feel like they put you last. Okay? They put you last. Um, However it is that you are popping your shit right now, collective, it is it's I'm hearing, I talk like this because I can back it up. I got a big ego. It's like you can back up whatever it is that you're saying because you know where the fuck you came from. Okay? It's not like you talking out your ass. It's like, no, I done been through some things. I didn't have to see some things. I didn't experience things. And now that you are now in a better place, you can speak on those times where you was down and out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no facade when it comes to you, collector, because I'm hearing the proof is in the motherfucking pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Okay? Whereas people thought that they were better, could have been better than you. Yeah, look at that, clout hungry. Now everybody's like, oh, I used to go to school with collective. I used to date collective. I used to go to the no show with collective. I used to. Okay? Clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up dramatic. Okay? So, listen. This is very clout hungry. Okay? Because I feel like at first these people really wasn't on board, or this person, whatever this is, they weren't on board with whatever it is that you had going on. Okay? You could have been working on something, and maybe the self-esteem wasn't showing at first, right? Maybe these people just seen the work that you were putting in. But it wasn't until you put your personality behind it. It wasn't until you started to show yourself more to where people were just like, huh. It's not as if these people was never they've been watching your ass for sure. And now they see that something is actually working out for you. So now these are people that want to hop on board. You know what I'm saying? Where these people never gave you your flowers before, and they definitely are now with clout hungry. You know what I'm saying? It's like now that you have reached some type of level of success or something of that sort, now people are like, oh yeah, I started to do this because collective has helped me with with this or whatever, but I'm just hearing that was not the tone it was before. It wasn't until I feel like other people started to get on board with you and really truly see your true essence, to where maybe it's giving like crabs in a barrel mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so hard for people that you grew up with or associated with to see your vision because y'all are coming from the same place. You know what I'm saying? But it isn't until you surpass or gain a certain type of recognition from people that may be outside of your community or your city or whatever the case may be, for people to finally hop on the bandwagon as far as whatever your vision was, collective. So this is what's going on right now. This is what's going on right now. Okay? People are now giving you your credit. Whereas before, like I said, these people wasn't really trying to give you credit. But it wasn't until you surpassed them in some way, shape, or form to where, you could have had a lot of rats in your energy. Okay, when you were going through your downfalls and all that's why these people ain't shit, because they had so much shit to say about you when you weren't getting the certain type of recognition that you are getting now. They have so much shit to say. But these are people that, again, that you're no longer friends with. But now they want that. Now that they see that you are where you at now, it's like, oh yeah, I used to kick it with Collective. I used to do. People so funny. Some people really ain't shit. That's crazy. Okay. It's like you went from being the underdog to the GOAT. That's why things are balancing out. And look at that. Envy is right after that, and then courage is in the reverse. People are always going to envy other people that actually do have the courage to put themselves out there, to broadcast their business, to operate in their purpose, right? They're always going to envy those type of people because it just shows what they lack, right? So these are the type of people that's going to always nitpick everything you do. Why did Collective choose that? Why is Collective talking like that? Why is Collective doing this? Why aren't you doing shit with your ain't shit ass? Why ain't you doing shit? Okay? And then when they see that your shit actually pops off, then that's when the people want to have a say so on how you inspired them. Like, be the fucking for real. Be for real. Because these people would travel here, they always seen that you had a capability of going somewhere. Your creativity as well is going to open up opportunities for you to be able to travel. I don't know, like some of y'all may get an opportunity to where like somebody sees you and they have an opportunity and they want to fly you out to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just goes to show that it's always strangers, or it's always other people that don't even live in your city, don't even live in your state, that will see you and will look at you as something that is valuable, versus the people that you done grew up with all your damn life. Okay, what else? Yep, looking you up. It's definitely some talk going around about whatever it is that you got going on, Collective, because people is like, what? Them envious people, they're like, what? You know what I'm saying? I was trying to paint Collective as the picture of being somebody that ain't shit. What you saying? They doing what? They weird, huh? I want to see. You got a lot of people peering in on your life right now, okay? It says researching you, studying you, getting information. Like I said, people are taking notes now. People are taking notes because they see that the shit is serious now. However you've been portraying yourself, okay? Giving money, it's making me think of just give me my money, okay? My little niece Tootie, she be cracking me up when she be saying that with her little voice. She be like, just give me my money. Okay. And that's crazy though, because listen, these could be the very same people that you done helped. You know what I'm saying? You done supported, you done invested in them when it came to whatever it is that they had going on. It's like without you knowing, it's kind of like you were investing in people that was literally jocking you. Okay? People see that the support that other people are giving you. Like, if these people wasn't going to invest in you, best believe that it's other people that will. All right? So, listen, Collect, these are people that are paying you for whatever type of creative endeavors that you have going on. Maybe you guys went through a period of having to pay your way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you had to do that. Maybe you had to do the ads on Instagram, and, you know, you put your fair share of deposits in. It doesn't even have to even be financially, right? This can be just in the aspect of speaking life into people, loving on people, nurturing on people, you know, giving somebody some advice on where they can go to get this and get that or whatever. Those are all deposits, right? It's making me think of that clip of Cat Williams when he said that it's very imperative to give deposits back into the world, so that way when it comes to you trying to do certain things in life, it won't get denied, because your good deeds don't never go unnoticed. It doesn't always have to be in the aspect of financial things. You know what I'm saying? You being a good person, you, whatever it is that you deposit into the world, positivity, creativity, whatever that is, right? So I feel like y'all having a lot of full circle moments happening right now. All right. Some of y'all, I'm getting for my masculine's energy, some of y'all could have blocked somebody because it was always somebody wanting to get some money from you. You was like, yeah, block. Like, I do not want to keep hearing about these sob stories and how you only need to get finances from me. All right. So if y'all could have blocked somebody, listen, somebody definitely could be making fake pages or looking from somebody else's pages, looking you up, whatever that case may be there. Okay. But because of this is why a lot of people are trying to steal your creativity, because they see that people, again, are willing to give you their monies. All right. So they like, damn, what is Collective doing that's making people want to engage with them? That's making people want to spend with them. All right. And they like, well, shit, let me try and do and be the same type of way that Collective is, so maybe that type of revenue can come into my life. Okay, be very discerning when it comes to people that just want to be around you to know what kind of sauce that you have, okay, versus people that like actually really, you know, support you and is not just trying to use you as a vessel to their own upgrade, right? So ignoring here, yeah. Collective. That phone is on my what's that song? My phone on D&D, the sun's shining. Lost my mind a couple times, but I found it. Okay. Who is that? I think that's Ariel J. It's called D&D. Do not disturb. So some people don't understand that you went through a lot of mental things too. You know what I'm saying? That really caused you to change the trajectory that you have when it comes to life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all could have really just gained the aspect of, like I said, people gonna talk about you whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad. So if you're doing good, you might as well continue to do good and give these motherfuckers something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And that self-esteem that you got going on is doing something to the people that thought that they could do something to you. All right. So that's whereas you could have been very available to people, you know, even though they wasn't shit, now you ignoring them. You know, it's like, what's the point of overextending myself to anyone who is going to continue to show me that they ain't shit? What's the point? You take him away from yourself. Okay. Hey, Zion. You taking away from yourself. So now that these people, it is so crazy because you got some people that's forming their own narrative, right? Like, they'll never tell the true story as to why you don't fuck with them, not why you block them or whatever, with clout hungry, you know. So they're going to they're going to form their own narrative. Whereas they probably know exactly what it is that's causing you to not want to rock with them no more. All right, what's this clout hungry? You a vibe, Collective. I'm hearing it's the vibe for me. It's the vibe for me. Okay, yeah, they don't even know what the hell they talking about with no facts. Okay, talking out their ass, and it's all because these people are threatened by you. Hey, Julia, Julia, you know I never make a fool of you. No, I'm just playing. Julia, have you got that before? I forgot what movie that was. Somebody named could be Gabrielle, because Gabrielle Union when she was on them dates. That is so funny. Okay, so listen. He said, "I want you to wrap your arms around my face, in my face." Don't think I'm joking on you, Julia. I'm just joking about the movie. I love you, girl. Okay. But listen, these people, no facts. It says never has the facts, make shit up lies. Like I said, they're going to draw their own narrative. Oh, collective is ignoring me because, it's projection. You know, how these people feel about you is how they're going to paint the picture to other people about how you per se feel about them. Right. And it's totally the opposite. It's totally the opposite. Okay, it's just because these people are threatened by you. They're threatened by, whatever type of self-esteem, confidence that you have within yourself. Okay, it says intimidated, threatened, bothered. Right. It's like, how you hating outside the club and you can't even get in? How you hating outside the club and you can't even get in? You got a lot of people that's upset at the fact that you don't block them, collective. Upset. Okay? And you're not paying these people any mind. Okay? Because listen, like, they're so intrigued about what you got going on with moving in silence. I feel like a lot of y'all are moving in ways where, like, you just really not letting people know what the buildup is. You just popping out. Okay? And what in the book of Kendrick Lations, okay? Sometimes you have to what? Pop it out. All right? And show it thy nigga. Okay? I don't know why I'm so goofy today. I got a lot of energy. That gym workout had me feeling right this morning. Sometimes you gotta pop out and showing it. All right, and that's what you're doing, collective. These people, maybe, especially when it comes to the aspect of lovers, these people thought that you was never gonna block them, or you didn't have it in your heart to do that, and you showing them. You showing them. Okay? Is that the movie Daddy's Little Girls? That's so funny. When she was on that damn date and that dude came with that damn van and 10 kids. And you wanna know what's funny about that shit though? Because y'all remember I was telling you about that dude that fucking lied about his damn name and how many kids that he had and all that shit. I said that joke to him when I met him. I was like, you ain't got no other kids that's gonna come popping up out the van or anything. So he knew exactly the reference I was talking about, only to be the same nigga that I was fucking talking about. Only to be the same nigga I was talking about. I'm talking about one kid. Nigga, you got 3. What are you talking about? I'm glad I didn't go anywhere. Shit, they would have popped up out that Ford Explorer, talking about some daddy, making a fool out of me. Okay. So let's see, what's the vibe going on? Oh my God, collective. You are becoming very intimidating to these people that thought that just, again, they played you to the left. All right. Narcissistic. Egotistical, opportunist, fragile. Okay. So a lot of y'all could have blocked people because you started to see, this is giving like people that has been around you this whole time. And as soon as you started to elevate or make something out of your life, like, these are the people that want to, again, come in and, you know, have some type of clout over you. It's very opportunist energy. They're like, oh, you know, now they collect. It's like people that want you to do all the work, and then people want to hop on and then reap the benefit of it. Like, and they fail to do any of the fucking work. It's like people that just want to get close to you to be on that type of groupie ass energy, and it's like, yeah, no, blocked, blocked. Okay. Some of y'all can have family members asking you for money now that it's like people that wasn't really, that thought what you did wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? And now the way in which you do it with your creativity, it has brought in a certain type of revenue, or it has brought in people that want to invest in you and things like that. Now it's those very same people that did not believe in your vision or what you had going. That's like, oh, well, you know, for lack of better words, yeah, I didn't believe in you back then because I thought that was some ain't shit. But now that you got some shit rolling, can I have $1? It's like, no. The fuck do you think this is? This is like somebody, like, this is like you ordering some food and you being short $5 and you ask a motherfucker like, hey, you got $5 I can hold? They like, nah, I ain't got it. And then they ended up, and then the people ended up just, this is like somebody not paying for their shit, and then the person that works at the place just gives you the other person order, like, well, you know, we don't want to throw it away, so here you go. And this is like the motherfucker you asked for $5 for being like, oh, they gave you all of this, let me have some of that. It's like, no, motherfucker, you wasn't even trying to give me $5 to even get the little shit that I was trying to get. But now that you see that I'm being blessed with more, now you want some. Like, no. The fuck? Listen, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch. When I tell y'all cutting ties left to right, it's giving Edward Scissorhands, okay? It's just left and right. Freedom came out here twice, okay? Freedom, freedom, oh, freedom. Y'all have this whole sense of like, again, the best way to explain it is freedom, because these people really thought that their opinions were going to stop or hinder you from operating in the way in which you were. Okay? Freedom, standing up, awakening. Like, you see that this is purely projection when it comes to people. Clearly projection. That's why God made us all our own individual selves with our own individual goals, thoughts, visions, and things like that. So you starting to step up for yourself. You like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to move like how everybody move. I'm going to continue to move like how I move. And then the way in which you move started to get some traction. It started to get some motion, started to get some attention. And people are starting to see like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You're a trendsetter, collective. You're a trendsetter. You a trendsetter. And people may not want to admit that you are, but it's making me think again of that post I seen of that lady. She was like, I know when I see me. Like, I know when I see me. When, however other people around you operating and things like that, you know when you see you. You know what I'm saying? The way in which you articulate yourself, the way in which you move, the certain, it's like you have a signature thing about you, collective, and it can be duplicated, right? But it's like you would know if someone duplicated that, right? It's like an artist having the same sound as someone else. It's like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, this sound like what the whoop. Like, you will be the one that somebody says something sounds like. Some of y'all could be into music, okay? Look at that, puzzled. Confused, perplexed, conflicted, okay? Because listen, look at all these people going in the same direction. Oh, wait. Over there. Okay? And then you the only one going over that way. And some people thought, yeah, whatever collective got going on, it ain't gonna work. You know, the majority of us is going this way, so I don't know why collective is going that way. It's I'm clearly getting that picture of that, those two lanes, and it's a group of people going this way and it's one person going this way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't follow the trend of other people. You created your own. You created your own, and then that's when the people that like the way in which you did something on your own started to gravitate. More and more people started to leave that lane and be like, well, shit, I see collective going this way and it's doing something for them. It's like, it's never going to be traffic in your own lane. That's why it's so important for you to show up authentically as yourself. It's never going to be traffic. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, it's gonna be behind you, because it's gonna be the motherfuckers that are inspired by you and see the blueprint that you have created for yourself, and it's going to again be inspired and take on whatever type of tactics that you did or use to go in that type of way too. But these are people that did not think that you was gonna ever be able to create your own lane. So when these people ended up being puzzled, like, what? Collective didn't follow us and they still made something of this themselves and guys and things like that. Yeah, you became a threat. You became a threat. And this is when people draw, again, like I said, they draw their own narrative. Oh, collective must have got this way because of the person that they with, or this or that, whatever the case. Because they wasn't around. They wasn't with you shooting in the gym. Okay? So they don't know what your secret sauce is that got you to where you were going, because they were so busy following the crowd, right? So busy following the crowd. But these are the very same people that was following the crowd and then started getting them alerts and being like, hold on. Something with collective is going on. Let me look up and see what they got going on. Now these people want to hop on your bandwagon. They want to be like, hey, big head. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Ain't never been a friend of you, but want to be like, hey, friend. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Okay. These people wasn't locked in with you when it came to wherever you seen yourself going. Like, let's be real. Okay? So, vacay. Yeah, a lot of y'all really are about to be traveling. Okay? Get away, relax, have fun. Like... And that's the thing when it comes to life. It's about having fun, doing whatever it is that you feel like you were put on this earth to do. Like, when you operate in your purpose, it's going, all of that other shit is going to fall into line. All God wants you to do is do what I put you here to do. That intuitive nudge of whatever career path that you keep thinking about, that you keep disregarding or whatever, that's going to be the main thing that's going to give you the key to your success. Because like I said, whatever it is that your purpose is, it's never going to feel like you are at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, jobs are man-made infrastructures. Okay? You are working to help to live. Listen, the job that you work at now, you know, the person that owns that, because they have so many other people working for them, they on vacation, they living their life, they got people to cover the books, to do that and this and that. All it took is for them to have that vision as far as whatever it is they wanted to create, and put the right people on board to help that shit navigate. And you can do that very same thing for yourself with whatever it is that your purpose and your goal is, on whatever it is that you love to do. Okay? Because listen, once you get that vision from out your mind and you put it out into fruition, the money is going to make itself. You just have to make sure this is something that you love to do, and you got the right people on your team to cultivate it. Okay? Thrills, it says continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions, okay? So these people, you know, maybe these are people that were so used to cheap thrills, is what I'm hearing, okay? They kept seeing that the ways in which they operated was just a continuous cycle. They wasn't making the best decisions because they were too busy trying to do what everybody else is doing and all of that, and it wasn't getting them nowhere. It's like, what do you want to do? Not what the person next to you is trying to do and what this person is trying to do and how you see that that's bringing in some type of revenue for them. It's like you're never going to get what's owed to you trying to get what's owed to someone else. Thrills only last all of a second or a moment. It's not long term. It's not long term. What's this forgiveness here? What's this forgiveness here? Ooh, chaos wants to come out. What's this forgiveness here? You're protected, collective. Archangel Michael came out. Yeah. Lust, okay? And we have Archangel Michael. It says protection, prevention, prevented from harm, divine intervention. Okay? By you having that intuitive nudge to block people was you protecting yourself. Okay? That was you protecting yourself. And your spirit guides, your ancestors was behind you when it came to you pushing your finger on that block button, right? Especially when it came to lovers. All right. It's kind of like your team, your spiritual team knew the aspect in which people were trying to attach themselves to you. Okay. Maybe on a sexual aspect. All right. Somebody could have tried and trapped you. As I see the shooting at the club up, I don't know. Somebody could have tried to trap you. All right. It says greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate. Okay. You got some past people that want to come in and give you an apology to get their way back in when it came to you. But you going places, collective. Like I said, with travel and vacay, you going places. And like I always say, like spirit knows our heart. You know, he knows the heart of the people that try and get connected to you, the people that actually are genuine towards wanting to see you elevate and go places. You know, like when you look blocked. That's so funny. Hopeless. Yeah, because it's like you was the glue here. Without you being around, now these people is like, what am I going to do? Now that collective is not around, now that I can't bite off of their energy, now that I can't feed off of their energy, and now that, you know, I wasn't able to trap them or whatever, now what am I going to do? It's like you was people's safety fucking net. Okay? Loss, depression, suicide. These are people that did not know where the fuck they was going. You knew where you was going, but they felt like, oh, if I follow the crowd in which everybody else is going, maybe I will figure out where I'm destined to be. That's not how you was operating. You know what you here on this earth to do. You know what your purpose is, collective. And people see that you know what that is. That's the exact reason why you have this sense of self-esteem. Because what does it say? I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. It's in you. It's not on you. You have gifts, collective, that are meant to take you places, that are meant to free you from working for other people, being with people that only want to benefit off of you putting in the work. Okay, that's why it's so important to really be mindful of the people you attach yourself to. because people will literally look at you as a come up. Friends, lovers, family members, I've dealt with people that I have worked with that has literally pinpointed the reasons why they have worked with other people. It's like, oh, this person has a following. This person, is connected to this person and this and that sort. It's not because, oh, this person has a good work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that they have curated for themselves, I want to put whatever I'm working on and put it together. No. There are people that's like, oh, they have this type of people supporting them. If I attach myself to them, then I can benefit off of getting some of their supporters to try and help me. It's very selfish. It's a very tricky game when you're dealing with certain type of people. Okay? That's why, like, in this era that we stepping into, collective, deal with motherfuckers that got more than you going on. Lovers, business partners, because people that have more than you going on, you have a possibility of learning from them, not trying to take their sauce and whatever it is that they got going on to try and be in the same position as them. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with people that don't really got much going on. They're gonna again, they're gonna feed off of what you got, and they're gonna try and make the picture fit for them, for their own benefit. All right. So that's why I feel like a lot of y'all, it's so funny that this card came out. It's like blocked. Nope. All right. Moved on. Nothing to stay. Nothing to say. Stop calling. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, shit, if you really want to know why they blocked you, it was because you seen that these people are just opportunists. These people was not around during the build up. Okay. Also, too, in the aspect of love, somebody like really has a build up when it comes to you. I feel like somebody has not been able to release in the way in which they did when they were with you. Yeah, that shit toxic. Whatever the fuck that is, collective. Okay, drama, arguments, incompatible. They can be with somebody else that they are with. I don't know. They could be somebody here that you could have dealt with on a sensual level, could be connected to someone else. And it's just nothing but arguments. I don't know. This is like somebody just not feeling fulfilled in another situation. But the way in which they was able to release when it came to you was totally different from how they was able to release with this other person. Okay. And it's, I feel like it's making whoever that person is feel as though whoever they're with, they're not compatible. Because again, you set the fucking bar. You set the bar. So it's like, damn, what the fuck you got going on down there? Ooh, wee, you got that kundalini. What a time, what a day. Okay, collective. You done awaken somebody. Because what was the other card that said awaken? What card was it? I know I seen it. Yeah. Somebody you cut ties with. Or somebody want to cut ties with whoever it is that they are in a toxic connection with. You have very healing energy, especially sexual healing energy. I'm hearing when I get that feeling. Sexual healing. Sexual healing, baby. It's like, I don't know, collective, whatever it is that you got going on, you make somebody feel like with the thrill here, it's like you send them on some type of escapade. I don't know what that is. All right. But yeah. With running here, it's so funny because like oh God. Escape, denial, excuses, okay? Say if you were with someone, right? Somebody as much as you were blocking people, somebody could have blocked you. Somebody could have been like, yeah, hell no, you gonna have me tripping. I've been tripping, so I can feel these feelings you keep giving. You know your love is too good to be true. Somebody was like, yeah, hell no, you would be motherfucker that'll have me. Listen. They'll be ready to knock all this shit out and collective with whatever you got down there. I'ma just tell you right now. They like, yep, already. It only took them a couple of times. You know, first it could have been that first time. It was like, oh shit, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? They like, nah, I'm tripping. Denial, right? Excuses. Nah, you know, maybe it was just that night. It's making me think of, you remember on ATL, he was like, I was cold that night. They was like, yeah, no, I was tripping. Maybe it was the liquor. You know, maybe it was the weed. Maybe it was the braids. I don't know, collective. It was something. It was something. And then when they experienced that ass again, it was like, yeah, no, this is a continuous thing. Hell no. Listen, what's that song? Hell no. Like me. Oh God, they was like, whoo, as much as like maybe somebody was trying to escape from someone else that they was in a toxic connection with, like, I don't know, somebody, whoever somebody could be in this toxic connection with, it's a lot of arguments or something going on. It could be that person that they're dealing with that's like, no, you need to block this person. You need to block collective. Like, but somebody don't want to. They like, no, I can't block this person, but I know I can't dabble in that no more, because goddamn. Collector, what the fuck is going on? Woo-wee. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, it could be somebody that somebody got a family with. They like, yeah, you need to block this person. All right. Because I feel like not only do you have those friends, colleagues, or whatever threatened by you, like you got a lover that somebody could definitely have a family with that's threatened by you as well. Okay. They could feel like this person ain't shit, but it's like, I don't know. You know? I don't know, collector. Only you know. I'm just a messenger. All right. Because, listen, yep. Love affair on God. Listen, dirty little secret sex fix down low, okay? Yep, that's for sure what it is. For that to come out and confirm that, yeah. You done put it on them, make them want to marry you, okay? I don't know, somebody could be married here. But it's like, it's hard for somebody to escape you, collective, because goddamn, I don't know what you got going on down there. That shit is like the magic school bus. Where the fuck is that card at? Where's that? I must have put it back in. I don't know. Yeah, I think I put it back in the deck. But yeah. I don't know, it's magical. I'm hearing I got the magic stick. When if I can hit once, I can hit twice. I've been the night. No, you don't believe me. Just come spend the night and I show you magic. What? Magic. Y'all remember that video? Oh my God. Oh my God. Speaking of videos, did y'all see how they was gonna try and bring back 106 in Park? I'm so excited for that. I hope they really do bring it back. Because man, them videos was something. Okay? So we got masked, right? It says hiding, concealing, deception. Okay. Somebody was trying to play the part as long as they could until they couldn't no more. I feel like you could have caught on, and that's probably why you could have blocked this person too. Okay. Somebody just did not have this certain type of mask that could sustain being in your energy when it came to your self-esteem. Okay, it was gonna show. It was gonna be written all over your face. Okay, it was gonna be written all over their face. There's a lot going on. God damn. But I see why you had to block all of this shit, because I mean, ultimately, you had to balance yourself, balance the scales from these people that was envious of you. Okay. On the real, Tyler, 106 in Park, I used to, man, it's so funny because when I was younger, we used to be at my grandma's house and my cousins used to be at the house, and they used to want to watch 106 in Park, but I was young, so I'm like, can we put SpongeBob on? So they used to always turn my cartoons off and put put 106 in Park. I was like, man, as I got older, I started to really fuck with 106 in Park. You know what I'm saying? With Roxy and what's his name? Terrence and Roxy. Was it I think when I was young, I was too young when like Free and I forgot her other name, the other name was there. But man, you just had to be there, man. Kids don't know. Pimp My Ride, all that shit. We had some good MTV had some good shit. Okay. I used to even I remember looking at the MTV, like the music choice, where you can go to the what was it in, like the 900s on the cable channel or something, or it was something, the 300s. I think it was like the 300 channels, and you can do like music choice R&B, music choice soul. Like, oh my god, I missed that shit. I missed that. Oh my god. Okay. And then y'all know Pimp My Ride was just, it was so fake. Like, them cars couldn't even drive off the goddamn lot. I remember this guy had a whole fish tank in his trunk. All right, so hopeful. You got some people that is really hoping that you unblock them, okay? But again, it's because you are a muse collective to these people. You inspire them. It says optimistic, success. Like, people are looking you up and they're seeing that something is actually working out for you. So without your essence being around, it's like these people don't really have much to go based off of. Okay. Oh my god, on demand. Yes, Tyler. Oh god, I miss. Oh my god, Time Warner. That's so funny. Yes, AJ and Free. Yeah, thank you, Zion. Oh god, that was a whole get down on demand. And then you can choose the genres. Oh my god. That just brought back so many good memories. You remember you can record shit and then you can go back to your recordings of each like show or whatever. Do they even still have that type of shit through Time? Well, it's Spectrum now, huh? Damn. We old, y'all. Kids can just go to motherfucking YouTube and Apple Music or nowadays. I'm like, man, y'all really don't. People, man, they don't understand the essence of waking up on that Saturday morning, okay, and watching the music, the countdown, all of that. All right. I don't know why it's making me think of that damn Bow. I channeled this in another reading too. That Bow Wow when he was like, "Let me hold you." Down like a real man supposed to. I'm trying to show. Remember the Spring Fest, y'all? Oh my god. I always wanted, they need to bring that back so I can attend it. I always wanted to go to the Spring Fest, but I was young. I was like, damn, man. All right. But listen, collective, like with however your creativity is and things like, again, it's like you are, as much as people don't want to admit that you, okay, we are aging like fine wine, Zion. As much as people don't want to admit that you are the blueprint, you are. Okay, it's 9 people in here, 11 likes. You the motherfucker that people call when they in the bind, Nate. Okay, when it comes to their creativity. When it comes to their creativity or what moves that they feel like they should make with their career or their sense of being or whatever, yeah, you the one that they call when they in the bind. Oh my God, Black Swan, yep, MTV Cribs. Oh my God, you just had to be there. Oh my God, you just had to be there. Because that was the shit, y'all. That was the shit. Oh my God, I remember MTV Cribs. Dang. Y'all gonna have me go on YouTube and look at old videos or old shows of them. Okay. So listen. Yep, look at that. Burn bridges at the bottom of the deck. Lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on. And it's like these people, they burnt their own bridges when it came to you, collective, because in the midst of you elevating, they turned their back on you. They was like, yeah, whatever collective is doing, it ain't shit. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Yeah. Until it did. Until it did. Until it did. What is it with these burnt bridges? Ace of Cups. And look, now your cup is overflowing of love, of support, of people that really care about you. It's like you blocking these people, it made room for other people that are meant to actually love you. And that's why these people want to come in with this forgiveness. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to treat you that way. And knowing that if you did not elevate or if you didn't get to a certain level of whatever in which you are now, these apologies would have never rolled in. But because you surpassed however these people may have thought about you or said whatever it is that they may have said towards you, now they want to, we are trying to function. 3 of Cups. Now they want to have a seat at your table. Now they want to clink drinks with you and celebrate as if they was on board all along. People don't see how much of an inspiration you are until other people show you how much of an inspiration you are. You know, the Hangman, and you letting people go. I'm telling you. You are literally letting people go that did not see the type of that did not see, again, your vision, whatever type of perception that you had towards where you was going. The shit is always gonna balance out when it comes to these envious people. Listen, nobody believed no one till the storm came. You think, you know, the people that didn't believe in him, they probably was sitting back like, man, why the hell is he building this ark? What's the point? You wasting your time. And then it's like, why you got all these animals here? Like, what is that about? Until the shit happened. Until you took off. Until your courage or your self-esteem led you somewhere that still got these people stuck where they had you fucked up at. It's like people have a tendency of not believing it until they see it. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like you continuously prove these people wrong. Now people want to be like, oh, what'd you do? Hi. Now they want to know. Now that they see that the line is out until 10 motherfucking buck two of people that support you and is willing to wait to get whatever it is that you got rolling. Now they want to be like, now they want to fall in line. Oh Lord. It's again, it's like if you seen that these people is trying to project and put fear into your plans and things like that, it's like you really up the score here. Okay, Eight of Swords, because these people, it's projection. They wanted you to be mentally conflicted just as much as they are mentally conflicted with their own lives. No, for real, Black Swan, I feel you. Says, I forgive all, but how I'm set up, it's a wrap, and I'm moving in silence for real, but all is forgiven. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start to tell your plans or tell people about your lovers or whatever that is, right? Until you start opening up to people about what you got going on or where you want to go, the projection really be real. You really get to see, you know, you really get to see where people's head is at in regards to you. Because I feel like it's a lot, especially with self-esteem coming out here first. Like, your energy speaks for itself. So it's not like this is something that just came out of thin air. Like, you've always had a sense of self-esteem about yourself, who you are, and even probably growing up until this day, right? You've had people that have tried to steer you into a different direction, but it's like, even with everything that you have accomplished up until this point, it is proven. The proof is in the pudding. So it's like, what more do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Like, but sometimes people don't really don't believe you until, until you are in a place of traveling. People don't believe you until they see the materialistic aspect of things, right? Or until you're next to somebody who may be more superior than you. It makes me think of when I did the bow ties, when I had did, excuse me. It made me think of when I had did the bow ties for Snoop Dogg's special needs football team, right? And there was a lot of people that was just like, oh, you're not getting paid for it and this and that, or whatever the case may be. But the opportunity to even be able to do anything connected to Snoop Dogg, okay, for me to attend the Black and White Gala, okay, invite only, for people to again hop on that clout hungry bandwagon, right? But it reminds you, I have been designing since I was like fucking 11 years old, right? I always knew what I wanted to do. Before I became a designer, I wanted to be a pediatrician. I wanted to work with kids. And once I hung around my auntie, who was also a designer. My grandma, like, she made clothes for my mom and my uncles and stuff growing up. Like, that's what I was just like, oh yeah, I like this. This is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like it was anything new. All right, look at that, the Empress. It wasn't like it was anything new, right? But because it took for me to be next to someone that everybody else looked up to, that has already built something for themselves, to where people was really coming out the woodworks, the moon coming out the motherfucking woodworks, and was just, oh, I'm so proud of you and this and that, whatever. But when I had my own shit rolling, it was like, where was that same energy? But that just goes to show that, like, that it's very clout hungry energy, okay? When you reach certain milestones in your life and you get connected to certain type of people, You know, again, you become intimidating because people thought that by them not supporting you, loving you, or nurturing whatever it is that you had going on was going to hinder you from continuing to do so. But like I said, with the Empress energy, you are the divine's child. Come on now. Come on. You embody all of the queens, or for my masculines, all of the kings. So it has always been in you, collective. It has always been in you. It's just the fact that once you realize that it was in you and you started to talk that talk and walk that walk, once you realize that, it's like people wanted to still have a certain type of access to you so they can further try and humble you or discourage you. That's, and what you feed grows. So they felt like if they was to feed you bullshit, that you was gonna believe the bullshit and not do the shit. But all that left them is being anxious. Okay? Because the sun is still gonna shine. Alright? The sun is still gonna shine. And that's how the scale's balanced out here. Because again, it's really like a lot of foots in people's mouths right now. Okay, because they no longer, like, once you peep game when it came to certain type of people and you just block them out of your energy, it's like, yeah, your service is no longer needed here, your energy is not needed here. It needs to make room for more people that actually love, support, and believe in me. You're dismissed. Because people know what they be doing. Like, we at this grown age, people know what they be doing. They know the ways in which they operate. So people can't really be mad when you don't include them in shit that they never really supported. You can't be mad. Because where was you at? Where was you at? And it's even more of a cringy feeling when those very same people that has always been around now want to make an appearance to include you in things and do things like that, because it just feels fake. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you wasn't even really inviting me, or doing all this shit years ago when I was doing the same shit. But now that I'm connected to this person, or I'm doing this, and now that my self-esteem bypasses however you guys try to dim collective's light, now you want to be a part of something. It's like, no. No. Okay, so let's get some advice. Let's get some advice, because I gotta put these groceries up in the house, y'all. I always got some damn groceries in this damn car when I'm doing a reading. Six of Cups. You're gonna have a lot of people wanting to come back and give you your flowers. A lot of people want to come back and give you and want to reconcile with you. Ten of Pentacles, because they see that you have built some type of stability for yourself, some type of long-term stability. Okay? I'm here. Nigga, we made it. Okay? What else? A lot of people from your past about to come and give you your flowers. The Hierophant. You're elevating, collective. You're elevating. I feel like you being more connected to the Most High. And especially when it comes to these people, right, that want to come back in, connect with the Most High and ask them, should I let this person back in my life? Should I? Is it genuine? Is it, that's the only person, because people, they'll play it. Look, the High Priestess, listen to your intuition. I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you. Listen to your intuition. For you to even have to ask that question, something intuitively is letting you know that, yeah, these people ain't shit. It's like a lot of people that felt like they couldn't beat you now want to come back in and join you. That's crazy. And that's probably why I don't have too many friends, because I noticed the fake shit and I just be like, You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know it's some shit that you've been doing for a long time, and it takes for you to reach certain levels for people to now like have a sense of an eye on you now, or an awareness of you now when you've always been there. It's just like I'd rather deal with new people than the past people that has always been around that, didn't really see your value. Yep, 2 of Wands. You're gonna have to leave some people behind, collective. You're gonna have to leave some people behind. Also, too, I feel like something could be going viral. Okay, with the 2 of Wands in the original tarot deck. Yeah, 4 of Wands. It's gonna create a lot of stability, and it's gonna be something worth celebrating. In the original deck of the 2 of Wands, it's a guy holding the world in his hand. He's holding a wand, and there's one behind him, right? That's why I say you have to leave some people or someone behind, because you literally have the world in your hand, or you about to have the internet in your hand. Okay, like whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that's like your sense of self-esteem. I feel like it's grabbing a lot of people's attention. Okay, the Magician. Like I'm telling you, people gonna be like, how the fuck did collective do this? How did collective do this? By being yourself, and you sticking true to yourself and to the program, because you had some people here that felt like that was bigger than your program. And it's like, all right, cool. Feel that way. But when my program becomes bigger than your program, don't try and be added on to what the hell I got going on. Oh God. Okay. So let's see. Let's get some spirit messages and then we out of here, y'all. So for the cross watchers that want to know why somebody blocked you, is because you wasn't shit to begin with, and now you want to be in collective shit. As to why you a cross watcher into this damn message, trying to figure out what the fuck going on. The slang. But for real though. Oh God. Let's see. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself, okay? So it just makes me think like people don't understand how your life can really change in a matter of a second, whether it be for the bad or whether it be for the good. You know what I'm saying? You can post something today and wake up tomorrow and your whole life changed because the right person seen it, or the right people seen it. That's why it's so important to keep putting yourself out there. Keep having that level of self-esteem and confidence, because little do you know, it's helping the next person. It's helping the person after that. It's a domino effect. Okay, so be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Because wherever you're at now is where it's another person wishing that they were. Okay? What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset? What? Are they making you upset? Worry, disrupted, sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer, okay? And I feel like that's what those type of questions is probably the questions that you started to ask yourself when it came to your goals and your dreams. Like, why do I care so much about what other people say? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to post some shit, if you want to do some shit, it's like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it, collective. Because something's been pondering on somebody's mind here. And that's why Spirit is saying these are the areas that you need to focus on. Like, why is it when it comes to you wanting to pop your shit, you feel like you can't fully do that? Is it because it's the people around you? You don't want to feel like you outshining other people. It's like, nah, make these motherfuckers step their cookies up before they crumble. Okay? Don't dim your light because you're around people that are insecure and intimidated or threatened by you. No. If anything, that's going to reveal the type of motherfuckers you got around you. There are literally friends, lovers, family members, or whatever that willingly want you to pop your shit because that helps inspire them. That makes them feel hopeful. Do it. Don't worry about the people that it may offend. That's just not your problem. Okay, collector? That ain't your problem. Like I said, if anything, that's going to help you. That's going to help you and show you the people that you don't need to be around. The people that make you feel like, why are you doing all of that? You being extra. You being you. You can't help it that your personality has a certain type of shine. You can't help it that whatever it is that you do is so good to where it inspires the next person. You can't help it. That's what you was put on this earth to do. People need people like you to help, to show or be a representation of it is possible. In spite of, right? Just like with this lover here that was in that toxic connection or whatever, like however you set the bar for this person, it was meant. It was meant. It's like you are a catalyst for people. The more you continue to operate in your true authentic self, you become a catalyst for people. All right. It says, be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome, right? You have everything within you within you to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got it. Okay. Go ahead. It's your time, baby. It's your time, baby. Sitting on top of the world. Top of the world. Okay. Listen, collector. You survive through the darkest of times of your life. It's only right that you do what you like. Like, man, y'all done been through so much shit, collective. Y'all done been through so much shit. And it's only right for you to pop it however you popping it right now. Okay? Don't doubt yourself. Focus on the people that want to see you win. Don't worry about the people who got something to say about what you doing, why you doing it. It's like, you know what you doing and why you doing it. That's between you and Big G and nobody else. Because when these people see the places and the people that is going to have you around and at, all that, the domino effect of that is going to cause people to focus on what they feel like they need to focus on to put themselves in a better position. It's a domino effect. Not everybody's going to be on board at first. But once they see that something ends up working out for you, confirmation, then it's going to be believable. Then it's going to be believable. Okay? Let's do one more and then we're going to do bottom of the deck. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Okay? Only then you can begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Okay? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. All right? So listen. As much as you have been a catalyst for other people, I just feel like Spirit is going to be like, and sling you to wherever you go in, collector. You have built so much of a momentum within yourself and that domino effect of helping other people, to where it's like the support from the people in which you have helped, it's going to even further push you to where you're going. Like, not only do you have your spirit guides and your ancestors backing you up, but the people that you have helped and inspired and have made um and have given hope to is also going to push you. It's just like artists and their music, right? It's like you expressing your, either your pain, your hurt, your happiness, and things like that. It helps other people, and they support that, right? Based off of your own life experiences, and because of that support that's backing you, it is going to help push you in arenas and places that you never thought you were going to be in, because you resonate, collective. So bottom of the deck, go back to the heart of who you truly are, okay? There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. Yep, that's that self-esteem. Okay? When he says release, free yourself. Okay? You is making me think of Sankofa, right? I had this ring. I lost it. I don't even know. Ah, that was one of my favorite rings. I got it from the Pan African Fest that was out here in LA. They had it at the Crenshaw Mall. And I went to this vendor and I seen the ring and I was like, oh, this is nice. And I had asked him, I was like, what does this symbolize? And he was like, Sankofa. And it's basically taking whatever it is, that the positive things that you have learned from in the past, and using those same things that you have learned, and utilizing that in your present moment moving forward, right? It's like a swan grabbing something from the back. And you know, look up Sankofa. I think it's Sankofa. But yeah, I had lost that ring and I was like, dang, I don't even know what happened to it. But that's what by reading that, it makes me think of. Okay? But collective, listen, you don't have to explain to these people, okay, as to why you have blocked them. These people, again, they have blocked their own, I'm about to say block their own blessings. However, these people is trying to come up against you, it only made them have setbacks. Whether it be talking down on what you had going on, talking down on your name, it only hurt them. Because like I said earlier, it's a lot of foots and mouths right now, especially coming in with this forgiveness, right? Because these people didn't think that you was going to reach these milestones that you are reaching. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. They were going to be proven sooner or later. Because what? The scales shit is always going to balance out. That's what people don't understand. It's always going to balance out. So keep doing what you're doing, collective, because you're doing it, and doing it well. All right, collective. So I love you guys. Let me see. I'm so happy that you caught my live, Black Swan. That's so sweet. The bells always catch your lights. Oh. There you go. Listen, Archangel Michael is always going to protect you, okay? That divine intervention is real, for real. That's why it's so important to listen to your intuition, because when you feel like you have to force anything, understand that is God, like being like, you know what I'm saying? Mind you. You know what I'm saying? Give you one of them, like, think on it. It's the reason why you keep trying to do it this way, and it ain't working. It's like, okay, maybe this ain't the route for me. Okay? And that's when you just got to pray on things. You feel me? So I love y'all. All right. On the real, Tyler, I gotta get I done got I done got some goddamn spinach in his Wilton. All right. I love y'all, collective. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping a tea when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.